Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is The Reader's Wand and I'm Ashley. So today we are doing the Flip That Page book challenge. So basically I will be using a random numbers generator with the assistance of Gotham, apparently, to pick a location on my bookshelves, and I will be using them to answer some questions. So let us begin. The first question is, you're getting a new identity. Let the coordinates guide you to a book. Flip to the page you were given, and the first name you see is now your new name. Okay, so that is book. So I got it on my second shelf, the 25th book, and I'm going to do a page number between 1 and 300 because that's generally how, like, the average amount of pages. All right, so second bookshelf, 25th book, 268th page. So that would be The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. And the question is, flip to the page you were given and the first name you see is now your new name. So 268, probably going to be something I can't pronounce. Frodo. Okay, so my name is Frodo, which is not a terrible name. It's a pretty okay name. All right, next is to get up and move the heck out of your town. The location of the book your coordinates lead you to will be where you move. So it's actually shelf 3, book 1, and I will do page 300, even though I know this doesn't have 300 pages and I'll probably have to I'll just have to go to the last page. But this is the name of my new town. So 242 was the random page. And this only has 126 pages. So the first place I see is on actually 127, and it is Oxford. So my new name is Frodo, and I will be living in Oxford. You're all settled into your new home, but you've got to get a job so that you have that cash money flow going. Create a job using the first object you find with the coordinates and page number. Okay, I actually got shelf 5. This should be interesting because that is like my paranormal shelf. Book 26. So I got Looking for Alaska by John Green. And I will do 300 again, even though I think this might be a little over 300. And I got page 85. So the first object I see is what I will make my job out of. Smoking. Great. So my job is smoking. Maybe I'll be like one of those models back where they were like trying to make tobacco products like a huge thing, and so they would push smoking into advertisements and things like that so that it would look super cool, and they'd use like the models that are like smoking. They're like, you could be this too and that. So maybe that's what I am. My name's Frodo. I live in Oxford and I'm a smoking model. You started your job and you started to develop feelings for a coworker. Ooh, little romance. Find the book using your coordinates, flip the page, and the first name you are given is the character of my love. So that is on, I got 5 again. I don't want to get Edward. And it is 23. Ooh, I hope, so my book is Before I Fall. I hope that I don't get our main character, Samantha, because she's freaking annoying. I wouldn't mind getting the like nerdy dude. That would be pretty okay. And then 300 pages. I don't remember what the nerdy dude's name is. 178. Allie. Shit. She's annoying too. Yay! So my name's Frodo. I live in Oxford. I'm a smoking model, and my partner is Allie, who I can't stand. Woo. Now I have to pick the dialogue that I am going to use to woo Allie. It's probably going, I mean, I could probably just be like, here's a thing of lip gloss, and she would be all for it. But, so I got 5 again. I have 20. I would really like a different shelf because I don't particularly like a lot of those books. Okay, so I got 17. Twilight. Yay. Let's see what piece of dialogue I am going to use to woo my significant other. Page 89. This is going to be interesting. Probably something about forgetting to breathe. 89. Yeah, you say that a lot. Yeah, that makes sense. Never had a conversation with this girl, and the first thing I say when I walk up to her is, you say that a lot. Maybe that'll open an interesting dialogue. She'll be like, who are you? What are you talking about? You know, who knows? She's kind of a bitch, so we'll see how she responds to that. She'll probably just smirk at me. We'll see what happens. That line really got to them. That's great, because it's a crappy one. Next thing you know, you're in love. You're going to propose, but buying a wedding ring is too expensive. Using the coordinates and flipping the page to that number, the first object you get will be what you propose with. Oh, good golly. So I got shelf 2. Wow, they're really like ignoring all the good shelves, aren't they? And by good shelf, I mean like my Harry Potter and my Cassandra Clare, but it's fine. So I got book 4. So 1, 2, 3, Night Circus. Hopefully it's like something really magical. That would be so cool. And my page is $2.99. All right. Oh, I hope this is good. I'm so excited. I miss this book so much. Okay. Hopefully it's not like a... Okay, well, my $2.99 is like a thing, like a picture, so let's go to 300. So what was it? The first object I see is what I propose with. A heart. All right, so I guess I will rip my heart out and give it to her. Or maybe I rip the heart out of someone else. This is getting pretty dark. I kind of like this. We're like, she's bitchy and I'm just like dark and gruesome. That's pretty cool. All right, I can get on board with that. Or maybe I give her her own heart. Thoughts. You've arrived to your wedding. Find the book using the coordinates, and the first piece of dialogue is your vows. This is going to be interesting. I can't imagine we're having very good dialogue considering she's a bitch and I'm a weird, gruesome person that gave her a heart or her own heart or my heart or something. So I got shelf 3. Honestly, I kind of hope I get East of Eden and then like the dialogue's really cool. No, I did not get East of Eden. I got Jane Eyre. Oh crap, so it's gonna be like some romantic stuff. That's not fun. All right, so my page is, what got them? 154. First piece of dialogue. Why not? That is fantastic vows. Why not? Why not get married? Why not marry me? Why not spend the rest of our lives together? Why not? Fudge it, right? That's great. Next is our honeymoon. So it is time for the honeymoon, wherever the book's location are that your coordinates lead you to will be the destination of your lover's retreat. So finally we got this shelf. Honestly, I'm okay with any book that I get because the worlds in all of these series are freaking dope, but I kind of hope that I get Harry Potter because like who wouldn't want their honeymoon to be like magical like that? Unless it's like Azkaban or something, that would suck. But all right, so I got book 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got Clockwork Prince. So I have a feeling it's gonna be like the Institute or somewhere in London. 210. First place I see. Whitechapel High Street, which I think is like a shopping center. So that's kind of a crappy place. But like maybe we do some shopping. We get, I don't know, some other, thank you Gotham. this is just gonna be the thing right now. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Maybe we get some like pretty dresses or something, and like I can get some like jars for my hearts, and we can just do cool stuff. And then maybe, since we're already in London, we can go to like the museums and all of that. So I'm pretty okay with Whitechapel High Street, even though I feel like that's the place where like in the book where the brothel is that like Will goes to or whatever that they have to get him from. So like maybe we'll avoid that or not. Maybe it'll be cool. Who knows? Things get a little cray on the honeymoon and now you're expecting a baby. Okay. No, wait, I'm Frodo, so I'm good. Like, that totally makes sense. Let's get it on. With the next coordinates, I will find my baby name. All right. Honestly, I kind of hope we go back to the Lord of the Rings because they have some dope names, even if I can't pronounce them. We got shelf 2, so it's looking promising. 15. Oh gosh, it's gonna be Stephen King. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Harvest Man. This is the only book that I own that I haven't read. So let's see what my baby's name is. I don't know why I did that voice. 13. It's probably just gonna be some generic name because this is Day. Okay. I mean, is it on brand? My name's Frodo. Her name's Allie. My baby's name is Day. She has kind of a boring name, but my name's dope, so why can't our kid's name be awesome, right? We're time jumping 5 years, and your child is desperately begging for a pet. Find a book using your coordinates and find that pet. Again, I kind of hope we either get Harry Potter or... I mean, I would even be okay with Nevermore, because if we got Finn, that would be freaking easy. Like, awesome, like a giant cat. Who doesn't want a giant cat? Or Hogwarts. I don't really want Shadowhunters, because I don't really want to give my child a demon. So that's cool. So I got 4 again. I got 5. So that's Hogwarts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got Chamber of Secrets. And my child's pet is probably Hedwig. Probably. Or it can either be a pet or like an inanimate object, I think. So if I don't find a creature, then it can be an inanimate object. So the first inanimate object I see is cabinet, but let's see if we can find a pet. Spider. I've always wanted a spider. It's better than giving my child a cabinet. So, yay! My child has a spider. Woo! That's gonna be one happy-ass kid. All right. My child is going to school. Find the book using the coordinates and using the words on that page, create a name for their school. So we got 2 again. We got book 3. Ooh, this is the Genre Chronicles series by Terry Brooks. And it's like about elves and a bunch of, like, it's a fantasy, and the main character in this is an elf, and he has like powerful stones and stuff. So hopefully I can find some cool stuff. 271. I need to reread this series because it's so freaking good. All right, so School of Imagination and Illusion. Okay, that's pretty okay. So my kid has a pet spider and goes to the School of Imagination and Illusion. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that my kid has powers. So even if his mom's kind of a B word, then at least he's going to a good school, you know? I have decided I'm going to start a YouTube channel for a side hobby. Find the book using the coordinates, flip to the page, and find something on that page that will be the core topic of your channel. Interesting. Okay, shelf 5. Oh, good golly. This is not going to turn out well. Please don't get Twilight. Please don't get Twilight. 3. Oh, joy. This is part of the Fallen trilogy, or Fallen series that I read when I was like a teen, and like even when I read this, I thought it was trash, but I still read it. So 121. Invisible Friends. All right. So the name of my YouTube channel will be Invisible Friends. So maybe it'll be like a conspiracy theory kind of thing. That would be cool. And then I could have like all my little jars in the back. That would be cool. Find the book using your coordinates. Okay, and using words from that page, create a YouTube channel name. I really hope it makes sense. Something to do with imagination or... So I got book 4. Oh, I mean, that's good because that's my, you know, like my like magical 7. So that would be Harry Potter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be Goblet of Fire. So the name is probably going to be pretty cool. So my YouTube name is on page 170 and it is Cauldron Cakes. Okay, sure. I don't know how Cauldron Cakes and imaginary friends will, you know, be anyway related, but let's do it. Let's do it. Cauldron Cakes, we talk about imaginary friends. Let's go. The first piece of dialogue you see is how you will greet your viewers each time you start a video. This is not going to be good. I just hope it is not offensive. So I got shelf 4 again. Book 9, which is Harry Potter again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is Half-Blood Prince. Oh, good golly, this is not going to be good because this is like the darkest book. Well, Deathly Hallows is the darkest, but it's like one of the darkest, the second darkest book in this series, so that's not going to be good. Okay, so I got page 4, which, all right, so first piece of dialogue. Of course they were. Surely you've realized what's going on. No, that was page 5. Ah, Prime Minister. Good to see you again. That's pretty dope. Y'all are Prime Ministers now. Good job. From what we've seen, they don't do anything productive or good, but there you go, Prime Minister. Hey, Prime Minister, you've decided to write a book. Wow, I got a lot going on. I got a YouTube channel, got a kid, now I'm writing a book. Good golly. Find the book using your coordinates and find your book title. Alrighty then, my title, 3. It will be the first line. So I got shelf 3, which is that one. So I know I have 6 books on that shelf. Okay, I got book 5, which is Catcher in the Rye. And it doesn't have 300 pages. Yep, it only has 241. So let's go to the last page, which is 277. So, what is it? The first, create a book title. Don't ever tell anybody anything. That's kind of fitting. So it's like a murder mystery with a main character that's like unreliable. That's a pretty good name. It could have been a lot worse than that. I will say it could have been a lot worse. All right, so using the first line of your next book, you will see the opening line of your book. Oh, good golly. So I got shelf 1, which is my Percy Jackson series. So that should be pretty. Titan's Curse is my book. And let's see. I also don't think this has 300 pages. So 222. My mom was like that. All right, okay. So maybe my main unreliable narrator killed her mom. Plot twist, the reason you even created a new identity for yourself is because a killer was after you. Man, crap. Now that you're a mega famous author and YouTuber, they've tracked you down again and they're coming for you. well, if I started a new life for myself, why would I get famous? Knowing that someone is after me. I didn't really think that one through, did I? Find the book using your coordinates, flip the page to the page numbers you were given, and the first character you see will be your killer. I'm for sure going to die. I don't care who's after me because I am the biggest baby in the world. So I got shelf 2, and there's a lot of strong contenders up there that could definitely take me out. Oh, good golly. If I get killed by Nick Carraway, I'm gonna be pissed. So I got The Great Gatsby, and oh, good golly, 192. Does this even have that many pages? It looks like Nick Carraway is going to be my killer because there's not even, I'm gonna have to go to the last page. So my killer is Gatsby. Well, shit, at least it's not Nick. I mean, that's cool. So Gatsby comes back to life and, like, kills me. So at least he does something interesting. So cool. Good for him. One day, you're setting up to film a YouTube video when you're suddenly struck by the killer. Find the book using the coordinates, flip the page to the page number you were given. The first object comes across as what they used to kill you. Oh, crap. Can't they just, like, make me really old and, like, put me to sleep or something so I die in my sleep? So I got the first shelf again, and I got book 3 again. So book 3 is The Titan's Curse. So let's see what object Gatsby uses to kill me, because 278. Sure, it's going to be something wimpy because he's kind of just a little doormat. All right. I get killed with a pen, which, I mean, seems pretty fitting because, like, Great Gatsby is, like, a massive classic or whatever, and Gatsby is, like, this fake person. So, I mean, that's cool. I'm pretty excited about that, I guess. Like, it's going to be painful, and I don't know where he's going to do it. I hope he kind of just, like, does it. I don't know. I don't think he's strong enough to just, like, through my heart. It's probably going to have to be in the jugular, which sucks because that's just going to be bad. And now, my child, who's, like, this magic imagination and illusion prodigy, is left with my wife, who I don't even like. Oh, good golly. That poor child. Make sure you feed the spider. Probably won't even do that. All right. Find a book using your coordinates, flip the page to the page number you were given, and the first line you see will be on your tombstone. Probably it's going to be something lame, like, so I got 5. Oh, good golly, please don't be Twilight, please don't be Twilight, please don't be Twilight. I got 25. Oh, golly, it's The Fault in Our Stars. Oh, it's going to be something cheesy. Oh, crap. All right, page 5. Oh, it's going to be something so cheesy and pretentious. I can already feel it. I had such a cool life, you know, and this is the way that I go out. What is it? The first line you see will be on your tombstone. Before I look at this, I just want to say, my name's Frodo. I have a kid that has a pet spider. I have a YouTube channel. I had a presumably successful book, because with a name like Frodo, why wouldn't I? And I get killed by Gatsby, which feels kind of weak, but it's fine, with a pen, hopefully not in the jugular, and I'm going to have some pretentious, cheesy stuff on my tombstone. Oh, good golly. By exploiting his cancer-tastic past. I didn't even die that way. I died by a pen. Oh, that is the worst. I had to put cancer-tastic on my tombstone. That's terrible. That's sad. That is sad. But, I mean, that sucks. Gosh dang it. So, hi, my name is Frodo. I'm married to some terrible person named Allie. We have a kid named Day. He goes to the School of Illusion and Imagination. He has a pet spider. I was a successful YouTuber that talked about imaginary friends that was named Cauldron Cakes. I wrote a book that was called something, I don't remember. It evidently didn't do that good because I can't even remember. Something to do with being a killer. Don't tell anybody anything. And the first line, had to do with my mom or whatever. And I got killed by Jay Gatsby with a pen because he's a wimp. And on my tombstone, it talks about my cancer-tastic past. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. I will leave the links to the original tag down below. I hope you enjoy that, and feel free to make your own video if you so choose. And I will see you guys in my next video. Stay safe. Thanks.